Okay, so let's jump straight in here. This song's in G. It's the final solo, and we're going to play it in standard tuning rather than the kind of open tuning that he plays. So some of the way we do the voicing on the guitar, the shapes will be a little different than you might see him play on the video, but hopefully they sound about the same. And yeah, we'll go from there. This is so we're kicking off from the 8th fret. We're doing a little kind of, that's in the B and E string, and then we're going to slide right up to the 22nd. So this riff starts with a big slide up to the 22nd fret there, and then that's the 15th, 18th in the E string, which is a kind of G minor thing, down to the 13th fret there, and then that's in the B string, and you get that wee sigh right at the end as it does the 13 to the 12, and then finishing the G string there. And then we're just going to hammer the G string and do a wee slide down a tone to the 10th fret, and then move up to the D string. And he does this quite a lot throughout the song in different parts, and it's just quite a common slide riff. So really take your time when you're going up there, especially those last few frets. So you're sliding up, sliding down. That's the first one. Second one starts up to that 22nd fret again. So we're going to go up to that, and then we're going to come down in the 20th, 18th, and back down to the 15th. So we're sliding up there to the 20th. Yeah, 20th, the 18th, and the 15th. And that's just the 15th to the 13th, and then the B at the 15th. And we double hit that B string. That's slightly different from the first time. And we finish it with that, which is the 13, 12, and 12 again. We've got this kind of G position that we're working off of. So that's where you get that nice kind of slide in, which is what we're going to move on to. So far we go. So that's the next part. That's just down in the G string, down a tone, and back up again, and then slide in with the G and the B string. Alright. And then slide back down again. The second time we do slightly different. Slide into it, double hit on the G string, slide down, so that's going up on the 12th fret there on the G string, down a tone, and then on the D string. So that would be that kind of thing. Then up to this lightning fast riff kicking off up on the E string again, 18th fret. And that's coming down the scale there, 18th, 15th, 13, 12 on the first string. Just try your best to get the intonation right there. All on that one string, get your accuracy right. It'll go a long way if I could even do it. We slide up to the B string after that on the 15th. Just that wee riff again. Which is the 13, 12, 12. On the B to the G string. Except we walk all the way down this time to the D string on the 12th fret, and then the 10th fret, 9th fret, back up to the 12, slide up twice, and back down, finishing on the 9th fret there on the D string. So all in it would be like. And then we do a little pick up here. We go. So that's just the 15th to the 17th. And back down again. Get a wee raking. And then straight up to this. And that's going from the. That's the 19th fret, so the major third there, up a semitone, up again, and then a slide up to the 22nd, double on the 20th on the E string, just a wee kind of quick slide, and that's just between the 18th and 19th maybe. And then down to the B string on the 20th fret. That last wee bit, so we do the fall off, and then that's just going 20, 18 on the B, and then 18 to the 19 on the E. And that sets us up for the next one. So finishes in a way that we've done before, but the start of it's different. That's the 13th on the E, 12. And then we do 15th, 13 on the B. And then slide up twice, back up. And finish with that kind of familiar riff. So it's the B string sliding up to the 15th there from the 13th. Back down, 12th fret, 12th fret, G string. So that would be, get a wee slide in there, just like we did earlier, 11 up to 12 on the G and the B string. Just repeat with that. That's the G string there, down a tone, and then the D string down a tone. And then a wee cool pick me up again. And that's on the B string, starting on the 13th fret here, which is the kind of Derek Trucks thing they do, is focus on the 4th. which is just a cool sound. That's 13, 12, slide up to the 15th, and back down to the 13. And then quite a similar riff as before. We do the kind of 13th fret there on the E string, down to the B string on the 15th, and then 13, 12, same kind of riff as we've been doing. So all in that would be now move straight into this really fast riff again. And that one we're going to go all the way down the G kind of arpeggio, all the way to the root here on the 10th fret. So we're going to go kicking off on the E string, slide up to the 15th, down to the 13th, and then the B string, 15, 13. Just that wee riff. Finishing on the 12th fret. But we keep going down to the D string there. And we go long on the D string to the 10th fret, 9th fret, and then A string there on the 10th fret. So that's just going down. Oops. We slide back up on that D string, just kind of like what we did earlier, bit more of a major sound to it, by finishing on the major third. So that would be we go straight into the BB King kind of riff, I think. So that's all in the E string, up to the 19th, 17th, 15th. It's a nice major sound. Back up, big slide all the way up to the 19th. 15th, 17th, 17th on the B, and then yeah, we finish on the 15th again on the E, so it goes and then straight into on the B string, going up 15, 17, 18. Ooh. Yeah, we go all the way down to the 13th fret. And then slide up to the 15th. Double slide. So that's 15 to 13. And then back to 12. A wee slide there just to finish off. So all in it'll be. Oops, one more time. And then into this really fast kind of Allman Brothers one. And I think he does this. It seems a little easier on the open strings because he's just doing, keeping it in one position, but we're going to have to move about, so it gets a little bit more difficult. But it goes between the 13th on the E string there and the 15th on the B. And we just kind of slightly change the pattern. I think he does about 5 singles, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he does a double. So double hit the E string, and then a single again, double, 2 more singles. So it's 5, and you do your first double, and then 1 more single, 1 more double, 2 more singles. So something like. I think that's the kind of rhythm he's playing. And then we go. So we finish that off with a slide on the B string up to the 17th fret from the 15th, and then down the 15th to the 13th on the E. And then back up on the B string, 13, 15. And then a kind of that similar riff on the B string, 15, 13, 12. So we get a double hit there. So I think all in that would be like. And then we scoot up to the 15th fret again, where we start this next one. I messed up at the end, but we're going to kick it off from the 15th and do a cool slide, all on E string. That's what we're going to get to. But it kind of repeats itself a few times. The start's the same, and then it just changes the second kind of. So that's up to the 19th fret, 22nd. Back to the 15th. And it's as we slide up to the 19th again. 15th, 13th, finish there. So that's the first two. And after that second one, we do this cool wee riff. So that's the 11th fret in the B to the 10th, kind of minor sound after doing all that major. And then it's on the G string, 12, 10. And then we go back to our familiar riff. On the third time. And then into this again. Slightly different than the first time we did. So it's a slide up from the 11 to the 12, 2 strings, the G and the B. That's what we do the second time, which is just going down 10th, 12th on the G string. And then finish it again, was just that slide. And then we go right into this big final bit. The very last one. So we're going to slide right off the fretboard. And then it's 22nd, 18, 20. Sorry, 22nd, 20, 18. Slide up to the 22nd. Sorry, it's a double hit on the 20th fret. And then slide down to the 18th. And then for the second one, oops, sorry. That'll be skite there between the 20th and 18th. And then landing on the 20th fret in the B string. And that'll be kind of right into the major. On the E string there, that's between the 18th and the 19th again. And then the very last one is, we're going to go all the way up there. And that's the 18th, 20th and 22nd again. But we're going to really kind of rake it in. So finishes on the B string again, 20th fret. And then we're just going to walk down the scale. Which is on the B string, 20th fret, 18th, 15th, and then 13th to 12. Finishing on the G string there. So it would be just that finish again. And that takes us right to the very end. 5th fret. That's the D and the G string. And up to the 7th fret on the G and the B. And then up there, we're at the 10th fret there. I'm going to do a kind of cool D minor or D bluesy run. Because we're now kind of playing over this D. Yeah. That's a slide up to the 10th, down to the 8th, and then to the 10th fret on the B string. Slide down to the 8th, and then slide up into the kind of major sound on the 7th fret there on the B string. Finish on the G there. It's very similar to what we were doing up here in the kind of G, but we're doing it down here over D. And then very end, it just repeats that first one. Slightly different on the second, which is the G and B string on the 5th fret, and then 7th fret, D and G string. And that's it.